I'm Brian Flanley, Public Information Officer for the Bellingham Fire Department. One of my favorite times of the year is the holiday season. And one of the best parts of the holiday season is the smell of a fresh cut tree inside your house. However, each year, a number of tragedies occur when those trees end up catching on fire. What we'd like to do today is give you a few simple steps that you can follow to make sure that your family stays safe during the holiday season. One of the great things about living in Whatcom County are all the tree farms that we have. You can make a day of it. Go out, select a tree, cut it down, bring it home, which guarantees you the freshest tree that you can get. However, that's not all that practical for everyone. And we do have a number of tree stands in town which offer trees almost as fresh. Any way you look at it, there are a few simple steps that you want to do to make sure that you get the freshest tree that you can. When you're checking a tree, first of all, look at the needles on it. Here you can see that the needles are nice and green. They're really springy. Check the branches. Try flexing it a bit. See that this is still a pretty well-watered tree. Take the tree and bounce it a couple of times. Just check and see if there are any needles that fall off of it. This is a well-hydrated tree in really good shape. Now let's check out one that's not doing so well. So when you look at this, the needles are still pretty brown. Go ahead and check the branches. See how they snap? This is a tree that is a fire hazard. Once you get your tree home, you want to make sure that you cut off the lower part of the tree base, about 1/2 to 1 inch. The reason for that is that any time the tree stump is exposed to air, it seals off and isn't going to allow any more water through. It's basically, think of a fresh flower. When you bring flowers home, you always go ahead and trim off the lower part of the flower to go ahead and allow the moisture to come through. Get a tree stand, which is good and sturdy, so that the tree is not going to fall over. Keep in mind that an average-sized tree uses roughly about 1 gallon of water a day. As long as the tree base is freshly cut, then it's still going to absorb plenty of water. It'll keep your tree hydrated, it'll keep the tree safe. As far as decorations go, check all the wires on the lights before you put them on. Lay them out ahead of time on the floor, look them over. If there are any problems at all with the lights, throw them out, go get a new set. And never, ever put lighted candles on a tree. Watch the placement of the tree inside your house. Make sure you keep it away from any heat sources, open registers, space heaters, anything that's going to dry out the tree prematurely. A tree just normally isn't inside the house, so you want to do everything you can to keep that tree hydrated. Keep it safe. So here we've got a tree which is in pretty good shape, fairly well hydrated, and we'll see what happens with the flame. Starting to get it ignited. Then once we pull the burner away, watch what happens. A well-hydrated tree has a chance of going out on its own. So, there are a few things that we want you to keep in mind to keep your family safe this holiday season. First of all, make sure you get the freshest tree that you possibly can. Second, make sure you keep that tree really well hydrated. The more water you can keep in the stand, the better. Third thing, make sure you keep it away from any ignition sources.
You want to look behind you?
No. I'm not going to fall for that one again.
No, I'm serious. I think you ought to look behind you.
Nah. Bother. Hey, somebody want to deal with that for me? So on behalf of the Bellingham Fire Department, we'd like to wish all of you a safe and warm holiday season. Well, maybe not that warm, but warm anyway. Happy holidays!